simulate what's going on. Start out with a meat hook, straight eye, lead the thing. I've got some golden, it's not Mylar, it's like a, I don't know, find something gold. What's this stuff called? Mylar braid. And then wrap it back. And then come forward with it, make a nice big fat body on it. And then tie it off. Just like that. Put about 4 or 5 wraps of lead right there. You're going to use those lead eyes, so don't worry too much about it. Then the other trick to this bug, let me hit pause. It's going to take a while. Okay, Stimmy, this is where you want to put the bobbin in the back, okay? I got red thread here, and then just find the length of your rabbit strip, that golden brown I was telling you about. Do about a 1/2 inch past the back, and then go ahead and cut that off right now. And then bring this over the top of your hook and then moisten the hair where you're going to tie it in. Get the hair wet and pull it forward just like that. Then lay it in the back. Come around it, loose loop, pull down tight, loose loop, pull down tight, and lash it in real good. Make sure it's sitting flat. Okay, this thing takes a little bit of time. You just leave that rabbit laying forward. Now I got it going in the back. Now, grab your owl. Oh my gosh, look at the owl. Yes! Grab your owl. Oh man, look at these. Here's some right here. You want to grab 4 of these, okay? Be real careful with these feathers, man. Get them way down low. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh my God, these are so beautiful. Getting all excited. And 4. Okay. Now take the 2 sides that match up well, concave together. See how I'm laying them together like that and get them all lined up. This is the tricky part. Turn them over, you can see what we're working with. Keep those barbules straight across from each other and then line it up. You see, we're going to tie this off in the front and this is going to extend past the back of the hook, okay? So I like that about right there. So I grab my fingers right here. First of all, take this up here and pull this a little bit past there and get rid of this stuff so it's not all in your way, all right? So now we just have the 2 feathers just like that, okay? So lay it up against the side of your hook. Grab it about right here where you like it and pull these back. This is the time-consuming part. It wants to roll on you and everything else. And lay this off to the side, pull these back, moisten them a little bit. Come in right on the side of that, just like that, and lash it in there. Go real nice and slow. Pull them tight to check your work. Make sure it's straight up back here, which it looks good right there, and we're looking good right there. Okay, I like that. So go ahead and lash it in. This is tricky stuff, man. It's going to take you a little time to get these down. Okay, I'm going to cut film and then get the other side set up for you, okay? Okay, we're back. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Cup it around. It's really tough on this side because of the damn spring on the vise, okay? Lay it in there. Don't pull these under like I just did. Undo that. Okay. Pull down nice and tight. Roll that around just a little bit. Everything's in the way at this point. Okay, check your work. Those are good. Pull all this stuff forward. This really gets messy in here. Get everything kind of out of the way. Pull it, get it wet towards the front. Keep everything cupped nice back here. You see that? It's real important to keep this area cupped on both sides. I know it's hard to do, man. These aren't easy, but I'm telling you, it is worth it. Okay, get that situated. Now, leave this bobbin hanging, all right? And then we're going to tie in another bobbin because I want to tie that off later. So kind of maneuver this stuff back. Sneak in the front of it right here. Lash in the bobbin. Notice it's white. I don't care what color it is. I'm grabbing what I got. Okay, just like that. Now, first grab the rabbit. And you can tie that off. That's the easiest. Right over the top of the hook, just like that. Try not to grab any of these other fibers in there. It's tough. If you can come up with a better way of tying it, I'm all ears. I've been working on this thing, trying to figure out the easiest way to do it. You know me, simplicity. So then, grab the first two sets that's on this side, peel them back, pulling the barbules tight. Now we want to start moving this back out of the way, right on the side of the hook. Flop it over, loose loop, pull these other two out of the way. It's a bear, I'm telling you. There's a lot of shit going on here. Let go. Pull down tight and lock it in place. Once it's in place, grab the other two, lash it in really good. Don't do that. Get that other bobbin out of the way. Okay, now trim these off. Now that side's done. Now roll it over. Grab the next two. Pull them real tight. Bring these back now. We don't want to go over anything. Nice and tight. Pull it nice and tight. Loose loop over it. Bam. Just like that. Pull it tight. Cut both sides. Lash it in really good. You don't want this thing moving around. Okay, and there you have it. And then we'll cut this off. Okay, now it looks like a complete mess, but it isn't. Look at that. Now, pull. Okay, now what we can do is go ahead and pull all this back, and let's knot off and get out of here for a minute so we can tie the back of this thing off. Like I said, I'm open for suggestions on this thing. I just really started making it, so. Okay. I'm going to cut film. I might have to make this in two parts. It's taking so long. Okay, I'm back. Now, lashes down really good in the back, keeping everything. See how these are cupping each other and then the rabbit's inside of it? Oh, yes! Take your whip finisher. This is not easy, okay? You got to go real fat on this. And I don't like glue, but I will dab some glue on that. Bring it over all this stuff. Just like so. And lock it down, and then glue that off, okay? Put a little bit of glue. I'm not going to do mine right now, but I would suggest grabbing a dot of crazy glue and just dot that. Careful. Don't let it flow into any of the feathers. It's going to completely destroy the fly. If you glue any of this, and once that glue hits a feather, it just absorbs right through it, and that stuff will never move and flow. Okay, so once it's tied off in the back, bring all your material back. Moisten it up. This thing is frickin' deadly, I'm telling you. Bring your tying thread. Use red if you got it. Okay. So after we get that caught up on the front, I'm going to cut film and prepare some gills.